Now that your day has started in English, let's talk about what happens next, your daily routine. You might think that learning English requires extra hours or special study time. But here's a secret. You already have the time, you just need to use it differently. Imagine brushing your teeth, getting dressed, making coffee, or walking to the bus stop. These moments might seem small and insignificant, but they're actually golden opportunities to boost your English fluency. How? By turning them into listening practice. Instead of scrolling through social media or letting your mind wander, play something in English. It could be a short podcast, a YouTube video, a story you've already heard, or even your favorite English song. You don't need to understand every word. Just let the sounds of natural English flow into your ears. Over time, your brain will begin to recognize common words, sentence patterns, and natural speech rhythms without any conscious effort. This is called passive listening, and it's one of the most powerful tools for language acquisition. You're not studying, you're absorbing. And when you combine this with your 5-minute morning English warm-up, you create a full environment where English isn't just something you learn, it's something you live with. Here's an example. Let's say you're getting ready in the morning. While doing your hair or making breakfast, you listen to a light, conversational podcast in English. At first, it might feel like background noise, but soon, you'll find yourself picking up useful phrases like, "I'm running late," or "Let's grab some coffee." You'll recognize the tone when someone is excited, confused, or making a joke. These are the real skills that no grammar book can teach you. And the best part? It fits into your life effortlessly. You don't have to stop what you're doing or carve out extra time. English becomes your companion throughout the day. To take it one step further, try speaking short sentences aloud while doing these activities. For example, while cooking, "I'm washing the vegetables. Now I'm slicing the carrots. The soup smells good." These small self-talk moments build fluency by connecting language with action. So don't wait for study time. Start using your real time. Turn ordinary moments into extraordinary learning experiences. Because when English becomes part of your everyday routine, fluency becomes not just possible, but inevitable. As you go about your day, listening while walking, speaking aloud while cooking, you're already making English part of your world. But now, it's time to take things a step further. Let's talk about a habit that can quietly rewire your thinking in English, self-talk and thinking in English. Yes, you heard that right. Thinking in English may sound intimidating at first, but it's actually one of the most transformative habits you can develop, and it starts small. You don't need to form perfect sentences or use advanced vocabulary. You just need to describe what's happening around you, to yourself, in English. Let's say you're washing dishes. Instead of letting your mind wander, think, "I'm washing a plate. The water is warm. I have 2 more cups to clean." These are simple thoughts, but spoken in English, they begin to train your brain to function in the language without needing to translate from your native tongue. This habit does 2 powerful things at once. It builds vocabulary and it increases fluency speed. Why? Because when your brain gets used to forming thoughts in English, you no longer have to pause or translate during real conversations. Your responses become faster, smoother, and more confident. And here's the beauty. You can do this anytime, anywhere. Walking down the street? Think in English. "That car is red. It's very sunny today. I need to buy bread later." Waiting in line? Describe the people around you, your plans for the day, or how you're feeling. The world becomes your English classroom. You can also try a simple daily challenge. Pick 5 things around your house and describe them in English. For example, "This is my favorite chair. It's soft and comfortable. I always sit here when I read. This is my lamp. I use it every night. The light is warm and calming." You're not just naming objects, you're building real, useful English that comes from your world. And because these sentences are meaningful to you, they stick in your memory much more easily than random textbook examples. Still feel shy speaking out loud? Start in your head. Whisper if you need to. The key is consistency, not volume. And as your confidence grows, you'll find yourself speaking louder, longer, and more fluently without even realizing it. This isn't just practice, it's transformation. By thinking in English every day, you're shifting from being a learner of English to a user of English. And that shift, quiet as it may seem, is exactly what leads to lasting fluency. After shadowing builds your rhythm, pronunciation, and confidence, you're well on your way to sounding fluent. But there's one final habit that ties everything together and turns all your practice into real, lasting progress: daily reflection and expression. Through writing, reviewing, and storytelling, you see, fluency isn't just about speaking well in the moment. It's about being able to organize your thoughts, express your feelings, and remember what you've learned. And the best way to reinforce all that? Write a little, speak a little, and reflect a little every day. Let's start with writing. Don't worry, it's not about perfect grammar or long essays. A few sentences in a small English journal each evening can do wonders. You could write about your day. Today I listened to an English podcast while walking. I learned 3 new words: confident, routine, and describe. Or you could express how you feel. I'm proud of myself for speaking out loud today, even if I made some mistakes. Writing like this trains your brain to think clearly in English, and once your mind becomes organized in the language, your mouth will follow. Want to level it up? Read your journal entries aloud. This combines writing, reading, speaking, and listening, all in just a few minutes. But there's more. Once a week, maybe every Sunday, take 5 minutes for a personal English check-in. Ask yourself, what new words did I learn this week? What was easy or fun? What was difficult? What small win am I proud of? This review not only tracks your growth, it builds motivation. It reminds you that you are improving, step by step, even if it doesn't always feel that way. Another fun and effective habit? Storytelling. Before bed or while relaxing, try telling a short story in English. It could be something that happened during the day, a memory, or even a made-up tale. For example, today I went to the market. I forgot my shopping list but remembered most of it. I bought fresh vegetables and saw an old friend near the bakery. This practice helps you use real emotional language, not just facts, but feelings. And when you connect English to your personal world, you don't just memorize, you internalize. That's where fluency becomes part of who you are. So remember, reflection deepens understanding, writing strengthens expression, and storytelling makes English meaningful. Together, these habits transform your daily effort into lasting fluency. And now, you've come full circle. From waking up with English to living with it, thinking in it, speaking it, and reflecting on it. You're not just studying a language, you're building a fluent, confident version of yourself, one simple habit at a time.